Hi everyone. So I wanted to give you some insight into the KubeCon Cloud Native Con North America 2024. So I just returned from the event, and this was held in Salt Lake City, Utah. It was for like almost a week, from 12th to 15th, and it was a amazing event. There were so many sessions. So I wanted to give an insight into how it was. So if you see, so what happened was, like, first thing is that it's a very beautiful city. It's covered by mountains, and this city is right in the middle. And the day we I reached next day, it snowed, so it was beautiful. I will share some pictures. And then I wanted to show you, so now basically what were the key things. There were a couple of, so the first day was all with co-located events, if you see here. So I attended the one with Azure. So basically the Azure Kubernetes AKS. So that's what I'm going to create a separate video to show, what I learned from there, and share some slides. And then the next 2 days, right? 15th I flew out. So basically 13th and 14th there were a lot of events, and most all the sessions primarily they were all focused in this time. I was seeing was there was a great talk about a lot of AI, running AI and ML workloads on Kubernetes clusters. There was also a lot of talk about service mesh. So there were announcements for Glue and from Solo.io and ambient mesh, which I'm going to cover separately in sessions from what I learned. And then there was also a lot of stuff about vector databases, right? Because once you run these AI ML workloads, all the data that gets stored has to be in a database, and that's called the vector database. So when you have a vector database, you have to definitely, it becomes stateful. So you have to have some way of storing and then backing it up and then restoring it. So a lot of stuff around that, and all in all it was a very great event. So let me start sharing just an overview first. So let me first show you the city from whatever I could capture. So if you see this, so this is where the convention center was, and if you see, these are the snow-covered mountains, which is right next to the city is right in the middle. So, and this is a bigger picture I was able to capture. So if you see, these are all beautiful mountains. This is the sunrise over the back of the mountains, and then this is the whole city. So somewhere here, there is convention center, and the convention center is beautiful, and the conference was spread across the convention center and Hyatt, Marriott. Uh, Mainly these, there were multiple sessions in multiple locations, so it was sometimes going back and forth. And the city is very famous for its temple square and the tabernacle, which has there was a choir orchestra on Thursday night, which happens every Thursday and Sunday for 2 hours. So that was amazing. So yeah, this was basically the city. And then let's go to the conference day one, which had multiple co-located events. Okay, so let's go back to the KubeCon. So the way it works is there is so if you go to the Linux, if you Google for the KubeCon Cloud Native North America Foundation, right? This will have the details, and then the schedule is a part of a app called Sked, but basically they have everything. Slowly they're going to make it available on their YouTube channel, I think within a week or so. So the way you can go, and if you want to look for particular sessions, you have to look at the whatever was there, right, in the at the high level. And so this channel will have all the details on the minute details. So let me go back to schedule. So for me, I logged in and I have my schedule. I am using, this is the schedule app, so I can give you a like a first look into a lot of stuff that is out there. So and the so because if you're not registered, you cannot see this, but you can go to the YouTube channel and then you can just search for all the sessions, it will all be there, and presentations will be there, so they make it available. So if you see over here, right, so my schedule, let's see, so the first day was already the co-located event, which was basically a couple of things. There was Argos event, there was open telemetry, and there was Azure, so I attended the Azure one. And then the next day there were a lot of sessions. So if I go back to the schedule, you can see that there were a lot of see, so basically, so there was a lot of, I just want to give you a glimpse, right? So there were a lot of related to GPU stuff, there was a lot of related to um, AI ML, and then Kubernetes networking, and then there was related to databases, vector databases, and then a lot of stuff, as I was saying, about AI, and then a lot of stuff about yeah, there was something about service mesh, something about cert manager. So these sessions, like, even if I click on one of those, since I'm registered, the details are in there. And then also whatever they are sharing, like a lot of them share like a PowerPoint or something like that. So you should be, let me look at anything else, so they should be able to, so once you have that, so you can get more details on it. Okay, so let me start. So this is basically, I just want to give a high level and all the sessions, and then I want to start going deep dive. So in my next video I will cover deep dive of the first co-located event, which was the one I did was Azure Kubernetes service. And then after that I will do deep dive on like glue service mesh, and I want to do one on AI ML, like whatever was out there, whatever I was able to grasp. And then from there, then you can actually go to each session on the YouTube once it's available, and then you can watch it yourself. So that way you will get a broader, that way you'll get a high level, and then you'll deep dive will, you'll get a deep understanding on